Oh, Jamar Chase with the dive. Because Garrett Wilson's wide open. Garrett Wilson, touchdown Barron. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Viewer in the World of Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Brooklyn Barons Relocation franchise here on Madden 23. I hope you guys are excited because it is officially time to get to the Super Bowl. We are at the AFC Championship game. If you remember from last season, we got here last year, but we ran into the buzzsaw that was the Kansas City Chiefs, along with some things that happened during the game that weren't under my control, as you would come to expect from Madden as a game franchise. So the combination of that took us out of the game, and we lost. We came up just short of a Super Bowl appearance for the first time in franchise history, but this year is our shot. We've got a better team than we had last year. We weren't even supposed to be in the playoffs last year. We were a Cinderella story that made it all the way to the AFC title game. This year, we were supposed to be here, and we are. Back-to-back AFC title appearances in franchise history is amazing, but we do have to play the team that is one of our 3 losses on the year, the Cincinnati Bengals. They beat us in week number 2 all the way back a couple of months ago in real life. They beat us in week number 2. I don't know how this game is going to go. We had the 1 seed locked up. You guys know the story. We had the 1 seed locked up. Then we lost to the Denver Broncos late in the season. The Bengals catapulted above us, and we could never get the spot back. They won the rest of their games. We won the rest of our games, but we could never pull back because they had the tiebreaker. They beat us earlier in the season. So they finished with the 1 seed. They won their divisional game, and now they play the AFC title game. We beat somebody in the wild card. I don't remember who did we play in the wild card this year. It's only been a couple episodes ago. I don't remember. We played the Raiders last episode. We beat them, and now we play the Bengals. We got our chance for revenge. It doesn't usually happen like this. You don't usually get revenge like this in a season, but it is our chance. We do have to go to Cincinnati, to Paycor Field, right? Paycor Stadium is what they call that place now. It used to be Paul Brown Stadium, but it'll forever be Paul Brown Stadium to me. But I think they call it Paycor now. I think that's the new sponsor, but whatever. We have to go to Cincinnati. I'm hoping that the weather is nice. I don't want rain. I don't want snow. I don't want nothing. I want clear. It can be cold, but I don't want snow, nothing. I don't want no weather impact in this game. I want it as simple as possible. Just put both teams on the field. Who is going to be the better team? I really, really hope it's us, because I want to be in the Super Bowl next episode. I do not want to have to do an off-season episode next. I want to be a Super Bowl next episode. So cross your fingers, cross your toes, cross every single part and appendage that you can cross physically and emotionally, and let's get started. If you guys are hyped, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Let's get it. So here we are. You could say that week 2 loss was a little bit of an upset, because the Bengals, their offense is phenomenal. Joe Burrow, Joe Mixon, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, phenomenal players all across the offense. That's why they have an 88. But their defense is an 81, and their total is an 84. So you could have said that week 2 upset, or the week 2 loss, was an upset for us. We've clearly got the better team. We don't have the better quarterback or the better running back, but I feel like we have the better receiving core overall. And we clearly have the better defense. We have one of the best defenses in the entire NFL, as shown by our defensive ranks here. We do have the best defense in the NFL. So I feel like we should be able to contain their... I feel like our defense can play good against their really good offense, and our really good offense should play really well against their mid defense. So that's the kind of thing that we're thinking. That's the trajectory that I'm thinking this game is going to take. The other side of the playoffs is Tampa and Carolina. So whoever wins our game will go to the Super Bowl to play either Tampa or Carolina. I don't know who's first. Actually, I do, because I didn't even look at the time. So we are the first game on Sunday. We are the 3:05 game. They play the night game 6:40 later this night, tonight. So they will know who they play before we know who we play. That's how it's going to work. But weekly strategies for this game, we know who the Bengals have. It's pretty notable offense. We will try to defend the short pass of Joe Burrow. I don't know if that's going to work very well, but we will try. Their defense, they still have Jesse Bates. They still have Trey Hendrickson. But I think our offensive game plan can work. And if we can turn over Joe Burrow a couple of times, that would be awesome. Like when we turned over a couple of times with Sauce Gardner. If we can, oh, it was the Steelers, because Sauce Gardner got the pick six the very first play. That's who we played in the wild card. I knew I'd get it eventually. So if Sauce Gardner can have a game like he had against the Steelers in the wild card, we'll be fine. If JJ Godfrey can have a game like he had last episode against the Raiders, we'll be fine. We just need to find one guy on defense that's going to go crazy for like 2 or 3 interceptions, and we'll be good. How hard is that? We'll find out. Let's take a look at what the Bengals have to offer. We took a look at it at the beginning of the season, but that's been a while now, so let's see who they have and see if there's any injuries or anything. Joe Burrow, obviously, franchise quarterback, starting quarterback, stud, one of the best in the league. Running back, Joe Mixon, one of the best in the league. Receivers, Jamar Chase. Ooh, they don't have T. Higgins anymore. I forgot about that. I've been saying they had T. Higgins. I forgot they don't have T. Higgins anymore. Very notable. Very, very notable. They do have Allen Robinson, who I do remember caught a couple good passes, and Kobe Norwood caught a couple passes against us in that Week 2 game. I do remember this guy. Very interesting. I forgot they don't have T. Higgins anymore. Interesting. I don't even remember where he's at. Tyler Conklin's starting tight end with Eric Ebron. Then the offensive line is Cameron Kirkpatrick, a rookie out of Utah State. So they're going to start a rookie left tackle in the AFC title game against our vaunted pass rush. Okay. Go for it. John Simpson's the left guard. Daniel Patterson is the center. Alex Kappa is the right guard. La'el Collins is the right tackle. Very mid offensive line. I think we can capitalize on that. John Franklin Myers is the left end. Trey Hendrickson right end. BJ Hill is the D tackle. Solid defensive line. Quincy Roche, outside linebacker. Leo Chenal, middle linebacker. Logan Wilson, right outside linebacker. So it's another mid to good outside linebacking core, just linebacking core in general. It's okay. Corners are Mike Hilton, Darius Phillips, Cam Taylor-Britt, Damari Mathis. They don't have a corner above 6 foot until they get down to their final guy, but he's a 63 overall. So our big guys, like Mike Hilton's 5'9", 86 speed, 90 acceleration. A.J. Brown, Justin Jefferson, Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave even. And not even to mention like Will Washington and T.J. Hawkinson. We could have a huge day against these corners because they are small and like they're fast, but not super fast. And their coverage skills are not up to par. So I mean, Cam Taylor-Britt's got 66 man coverage. I'm looking at it right above my camera. You should be able to see it. I don't think my camera is covering it. But he's got 66 man coverage and 81 zone. Their coverage skills are not up to par. So our receivers could have a big day today. That's what I'm banking on. Jesse Bates is the free safety. That'll be something we have to worry about for sure. And Von Bell's still here at strong safety. So their safeties are very good. I will give them that. Eddie Pinheiro is the kicker. What's his kick power? His kick power is 94. His accuracy is 79. So similar situation to where we had, was it against the Steelers or against the Raiders? One of the teams had a good kicker, with good kick power, but no accuracy. So if we can back up Eddie Pinheiro, he might be able to get it on target, or he might be able to have the distance, but it might sail before it gets across the line. So that's another thing we got to keep in the back of our head. Taylor Graham is their punter, and that is the Cincinnati Bengals as we head into the AFC Championship. One final game before the Super Bowl. Can the Barons get across the line? Can we get the monkey off our back? Get over the hump? All of the cliches. Can we do it? We'll find out as we play the Cincinnati Bengals for the AFC Championship.
It's time for the AFC Championship, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Cincinnati. It's the Barons and the Bengals, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to a very loud and a very sold-out Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Brooklyn Barons and the the Cincinnati Bengals. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports. And, man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game that this is the one that's the real challenge.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Bengals and Barons, one final time. A chance to go to the Super Bowl. Nate Harris will kick us off, and he will get us to the 31-yard line. We get the ball to start, so Jalen Hurts will take on the field first. Okay, there's no messing around here. We have to be laser focused in this game. No mistakes, because if we make mistakes, there's a good reason, or there's a good chance we don't come back from them. So we've got to play as crisp and as tight as we've ever played. This has got to be the greatest game in Barons history in terms of offensive efficiency, defensive productivity, and just overall consistency. Barkley will take it on the second carry of the game to the 46-yard line. I'm going to rely heavily on the running backs because you know my history with throwing the football. So I'm going to rely heavily on the running backs, and I'm hoping the running backs will deliver me a good game. I'm hoping the offensive line will give us good blocks. That's a lot to ask for in the game of Madden, but I'm hoping that it happens. This could be a little Barkley throw. I think it will be. Just get the first down, Barkley. Good job. Good job. I was thinking about throwing that to Garrett Wilson, but there was a linebacker that was kind of holding up in the middle. So I figured Barkley would be open enough to be able to get the first down, and he was. Also, if we have like long, sustained drives, we could hopefully waste so much clock that it's hard for the Bengals to even do anything because they just run out of time. That's another big-time possibility for us, way to run our offense. Get that ball out. That's going to be Barkley. Yeah.